The moment somebody is pinpointing on something, he has looked at into it, he has seen it, and is ready to help you change. Are we together? So our point number 2: have friends who can take risk on your behalf. Have friends who can go an extra mile for you. These friends of this man, paralyzed man, when they reached at the door and they found that the place was very full, what did they do? They took a risk. Mark you, the house was not theirs. And for them to remove the rooftop, they needed to come with the hammer, come with a ladder to climb, and they had to spend some time. They took risk. And let me tell you another thing: they were removing the rooftop, and they were also to return it. It was not their house. They could have been termed as thieves, but what did they do in return? They wanted well for their friends, so they risked their lives. They went an extra mile looking for a hammer, looking for a lander, and removing the rooftops, and even getting very tired so that they can make sure that their friend. Can you imagine climbing up the rooftop and bringing down the man? And even, can you imagine, they were very, very, very careful, because they looked very well where Jesus was, at the center of the house, and they were able to drop the man right in front of Jesus. My dear friend, or my dear viewer, you must start having friends who can take risk, who can go an extra mile for you. There are some friends who will look at your weakness, and instead of helping you to change, they will start speaking about it to their friends, and even making fun of it, and even some of them will run away from you. Let's take a situation maybe where you don't have money, where your house is being locked, or even you don't have food in your house, or you don't have school fees, or you don't have nice clothes if you're a teenager. And this friend of yours, instead of them taking a risk for you, instead of them telling you that this situation will change, instead of you, some of the friends that you have, maybe you are in school, they instead of them telling you that you can make it, some others will even talk ill to you. They will tell you what kind of a person, they will discourage you. Others will even tell you to leave maybe your home because your parents are not able. Others will tell you to leave your marriage because your husband cannot provide this and this. They are not even in good terms. They don't want the best of you. They cannot take a risk. They cannot pray and fast for you. They cannot take their time to show you what you're not getting. And they are there saying, even me, I don't know. Maybe you're in school. They, instead of them taking you and helping you understand what you're not understanding, they will be pretending, even me, I don't know. Even me, I don't have money. Even me, my business is not going well. Even me, I don't have a job. Instead of them creating a way for you, instead of them taking a risk for you, praying for you, and even going an extra mile. Maybe it is your child. Maybe the child is even sick, or even the child is in drugs. Instead of these friends praying, taking chance to pray for you, others will be happy. Some will be saying, let him see, or let her see, like that. Maybe your marriage is in trouble. Others will be very happy, gossiping about you. And let me tell you, at this moment, those are some of the friends that you need to drop. Have the friends who can take risk for your life, and have friends who can go an extra mile for you. Have a friend who can stand with you in and out of the season. Have the friend who can stand and defend you when things are not all right. Have a friend who can say that, I know this is my friend and I'm not leaving you no matter what. I don't know whether you've ever been in a case where maybe you've ever done something wrong, and things are you're being even being thrown out. Maybe you did something actually wrong, and it was wrong even in the society. And you will find in such a situation that people will, even your best friends, they are the first ones to throw stones at you. But dear friends, what am I telling you? Have friends who can stand with you in and out of the season. When things are good, when things are not good. when you have, even when you don't have friends who can stay close to you, like who can take a risk. Ati huyu rafiki yangu, I know this person, he cannot do like this, and maybe he did like this because it was a mistake. But don't have friends who can stand there and crucify you with others. And let me tell you, friend, my dear viewer, if you have a friend who cannot go an extra mile for you, it is the high time that you dropped that person, because that person is not a real friend, but he is a pretender. He is there just to see your failures and to bring you down. But have a friend who can risk and take an extra mile for you. And finally, have a friend who can believe on your behalf. Sometimes we go through situations and our faith fail. Sometimes we go through situations where we see we cannot make it. Sometimes we go through situations and we believe that this is not, we cannot come out of them. But dear friends, dear viewers, it is a good time. It is good to have friends who can believe on your behalf, and have friends who can pray for you. Have friends who can walk with you. When everybody is saying it is not possible, these friends are saying it is possible. When everybody is saying that you cannot make it, this friend is saying you can make it. When everybody is saying that you are a failure, this person is telling you you are not failing. These friends of this man, they believed on their behalf. And we can see Jesus seeing the faith of these men and telling this man, you are made well. When he saw their faith, when he saw the faith of the friends, not of the man, but of the friends. What kind of friends do you have today? Do you have friends who believe in you or believe on your behalf? Or do you have friends who are tearing you down today? Do you have friends who are telling you that you can make it when it is wrong? You know, friends, excuse me, friends who are encouraging you to go and take alcohol and telling you it is, you see the way it is good, it is very sweet, and they can even buy you alcohol, but they cannot buy you food. Do you have friends who can go there and even spend a lot of money with you, and at the end of the day they will go talking about you to their friends, saying the way they helped you, the way they did this and this for you? You know, my dear viewer, it is a time to change friends. If you have friends who are not believing on your behalf, who are not believing that you can make it, it is the high time that you change those friends. It is the high time that you said, I don't care how far we have gone. I don't care how long or how much we have spent together. But as long as you cannot believe in me, as long as your work is pulling me down, I am not going to go further with you. I must drop you, and I must choose the right friends who are going to take me in the right direction, who are going to take me in the right direction of life. And especially, I want to insist on positivity, because most of the friends will be cheering us on as we are going on the wrong side or in the negative side, but they will never cheer us up. They will never cheer us up on as we are going on the positive direction. Most of the friends will cheer you up when you're taking alcohol, or when you are taking bang, or when you're smoking shisha or whatever, but they will never cheer you up when you are deciding on making a decision to give your life to Christ. Most of the friends that you have today, they will be cheering you up as you are speaking or gossiping about other people. But they will never cheer you up when you decide that I will never talk about other people. Most of the friends will be there, even talking, cheering you up when you want to leave your husband. But they will never be there when you make a decision to forgive your husband and to go on with the marriage. Most of the friends will be there cheering you and telling you, somebody cannot do this and that to me. Somebody cannot do this and that to me. When you are even coming out of your family, when you are not even assisting your parents, when